Hey YouTube, this is going to be my fall into project pan collaboration video finale. It is September the 22nd, the first day of fall, and I am going to show you how I did with the products that I chose. I will link the other two videos that I did. I'll probably put them in the eye somewhere, or I'll put them down in the description bar. I did the initial video, I did one update, and now this is the finale. I am going to start with the things that I did not do so very well in. I think I did just okay. I think maybe I pulled out a little too many things to actually hit pan on all of it. But I did okay. I'll tell you what I'm going to continue to try to pan and what I'm going to get rid of. And the first thing that I'm going to show you is the Laura Mercier, I think it's the Artist palette, which is this palette here from a few Christmases ago. And you can see no pan on any of it. I think I already had a dent in African Violet because that's my favorite color in the palette. I may have made a little bit more of a dent in it, but no pan on this one. This one, of course, I am going to hold on to and continue to pan. I don't know why, I just really didn't gravitate towards this palette, even though it is a nice palette, and that's why I threw it in the pan. But then I couldn't find ways to really use it. So I did not hit pan on that one, unfortunately. I have a cream foundation, or stick foundation rather, from Bobbi Brown. Also, no pan. I am going to show you how much is left, which is probably the same amount that was left at the last update. And it is so close to my skin. Let's see. Let me grab my box here so you can see. That is how much is left. So that is how much is left of the Bobbi Brown stick foundation. And since that is what I have left in it, and it is such a lens, it is such a small amount, I am going to be getting rid of the rest of it. It is probably well past its expiration date, so I'm going to be getting rid of that one. And you can hear it hitting the trash can. The next thing I have is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Crayon Concealer. This is what I have left of that, and you can kind of see that when I put it here, that this is what I have left of it. Did not gravitate towards this one again. I just wasn't really feeling this stick foundation, so I did not finish that. Going into the trash. The next things that I have are two sort of, well, primers, maybe three sort of primers. That is the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer, and I don't know if you can see when I do that, but plenty still left in there. I do not like this primer. Couldn't make myself finish it. Going into the trash. Same thing with the Professional. I just, you know what? It's not that I don't like this one. I think that it might just be past its prime because I've definitely had it more than 12 months and I didn't use it, and I wanted to pan it and get rid of it. it does a decent job of like filling in my pores, but then I ran into some other ones that are actually less expensive than this that do the exact same thing, like the Rimmel Stay Matte, I think, primer. So I didn't really use this at all. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. The last thing is the last thing I did not, well, no, not true. The next thing I didn't really hit pan on is the Too Faced Hangover RX. I have my light here so I can kind of see. I think that maybe I am, sorry, hard for you to see, but I think where my finger is here, right here where the words start at, like where "we love your skin" is up here, is how much I have left of it. So I think I'm going to hang on to that and sort of finish that out, because it's not a bad primer. I just I don't know, I think there are things that are just as good as the Hangover RX, and I paid a good little penny for it, so I'm going to go ahead and finish that out. The last two sort of skincare or complexion products that I have are the Kiss Aqua BB creams. I have it in medium and I have it in light medium, and I did not finish either one of these, and they are definitely well past the expiration date. I think I did a little bit better with the light medium than I did with the medium. This one definitely feels heavier than this one. Both of them still have product in them. Did not finish either one of them, and they are going into the trash. So that leaves me with the next product that I have. Somehow I have here, I don't know if I had this in here as an eyeshadow primer. I think I just ended up throwing whatever that is in it, with the Urban Decay Naked palette, the first and original Naked palette, which looks like this. I did hit a little bit of pan on this palette, and it is in the color Half Baked, which I knew I was going to do because that is like my favorite color in the palette. So you can see a little bit of pan on this one. I think I made a little bit of progress with Dark Horse. So now Dark Horse, as you can see, has a dent in it. Also Toasted, I'll turn it to the side sort of so you can see, it has a little bit of a dent in it. Hustle, slight dent, not very much, but it does have a slight dent in it. Let's see, Sin, not so much. It is the Buck, which I used, I think, in my crease. That has a little bit of a dent in it as well, but the most progress has been on Half Baked. Of course, I am going to hold on to this palette and continue to, you know, try to get as much out of it as I can. The next thing I am going to show you, I cannot really show you, but trust and believe that this is empty, and this, well, pretty much used up. This is the It Cosmetics CC Plus Lip Serum. The applicator looks pretty dry. I did this is the test. You can sort of hear when I blow into it that it sounds kind of hollow. I can see the sort of the inside of the packaging. I can see light in it when I look in it. This is definitely done. I was scraping the sides of this and the wand is still dry. So I am going to count this as pan, and it is going into the trash. Luckily and happily used up and going into the trash. And the last thing in my fall into project pan products is the 3D Face Creator by Ruby Kisses. The packaging, the graphics, whatever you're going to call it, on the front of the package, and the words totally gone. But I'm going to show you my progress. This is the one that I feel that I did the best on, and did a great job of panning. You can see that I have hit pan on this side. This side I used for my brows and still use for my brows every single day. This part here that barely had any dent in it has a decent size dip in it now, as you can see when I turn it that way. I use that for like the tops of my brows if I was going to be doing all that, or I use it to conceal the top of my lip also. So this definitely is going to stay in my collection until it is completely used up, because now I have discovered how much I actually really like this concealer. And that is it, you all. And I think I just gouged it. I did gouge it a little bit. I gouged it in the pan part, so not too much problem. That is it. That is how I did on my Project Pan collab, the fall into Project Pan. And I think I did pretty well. I think I just kind of jumped into it with too many products to try to pan at one time, and too many of the same types of products is where I think I had the problem with the three or four primers. And I had in here, and I don't know what I did with it, the little mini of the was it the Too Faced primer, eyelid primer? I think it was the Too Faced eyelid primer that I had. Sorry, I've been out of focus. In there, a little mini. It's gone, so I don't know what happened to it. I don't think I finished it, but I don't know what happened to it. So I don't even have it to show you. But that is it, you all. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.